YouTube, Cap over here, and welcome to the Little Cup Champions League as we're taking on the Wilmslow Wartortles, and we're still undefeated. But before we get into the battle itself, a little FYI on what's going on. This is not recorded through Pokemon Showdown. This is a live recording, so this is a post commentary. Pokemon Showdown's replays were not working for some time, so I decided to record this live and commentate later. So yeah, this is what's going to be going on. Anywho, a little update on what is exactly happening is that whenever I play Pokemon Showdown and try to type in the comment section down below, it just goes into black screen. So I guess OBS doesn't want me to be social and show it. That's a bit unfortunate. If you guys know why it does that, be sure to let me know. That'd be an awesome problem to troubleshoot and just get out of the way. That'd be incredible. You can put it in the comment section down below. I might be dumb or something, but yeah. Anywho, if you guys enjoy this black screen, be sure to like this video. If you want to see more of the black screen, be sure to subscribe. The black screen is pretty nice. It is prime. It is the prime time black screen over here. So I'm pretty sure we get in the first turn. Thankfully I catch it before the battle really starts. And we lead off with Minfu and Natu. That worked out really well. So I'm just going to go for fake out. And I have no idea what Natu wants to do. And I'm like, well, Natu won't hit me with anything physical and it won't do an enormous amount of damage, so I'm like, well, let's go for Cottony. Cottony is the best thing. I figured this Natu wanted to set up a Reflect or something, or I could get a free switch in into Cottony and just go for a knockoff and set up a substitute, but it goes for Drill Peck, and I'm like, well, derp. That sucks. That was an awful play by me. That's an awful that's an awful second turn for me. That is horrible. So I'm forced to switch out because I need my Cottony for later on. Just in case the Lileep's still around, I can sort of encore it or check it somewhat. Be a lot of no damage, actually. And then it goes for a U-turn, and I'm like, wow, Cap. Wow, just wow. And so he ends up making a really awesome switch, goes into Lileep, and I cannot do anything to this thing without getting Giga Drain. So he ends up setting Stealth Rocks. I figured, hey, I can just go for an Encore or a Substitute, and I figured Substitute was the best play because this allowed me to sort of regain some momentum back. At the moment, the first 4 turns were horrible by me, and I really need to turn it around at this moment. So going for a Substitute, I can immediately follow it up with a knockoff if it goes into Natu, Arkin, Scrafty, Wailmer, or anything like that. Or if I want to make sure that there's no sweep possible, I just go for a Leech Seed. So he goes into Stunky, and I'm like, that's not that bad. That's not that bad for me. I can go for a Leech Seed, and I'll Leech Seed this thing just to see what it is really. Hopefully I can get an idea of what it is. So we see Sludge Bomb, and I'm like, well, that doesn't really offer a lot of information. I can set up another Substitute if he's predicting me to switch out. If he does, well then that's over predicting on his part. So I'm okay with setting up another Substitute. It's a bit stally, but hey, I had to do it. I learned nothing, absolutely, so I'm like, well, now I've got to make a play. I'm forced to make a play, and Aang's actually Assault Vested. I've read the Little Cup guide, and I know you're not supposed to Assault Vest your Pokemon because well, you're not supposed to. It's strongly not recommended to give your Pokemon an Assault Vest because it doesn't allow them to set up Bulk Up, Taunt, or use any non-attacking attacks. So I decided to go into Aang. Aang can sort of take this hit, and I'm gonna learn over here that he does take it well. That was a crit, and that was a Sludge Bomb, and I'm like, well, awesome, that's great, that's really awesome to know, because now I can just go for a knockoff. That gives me full-on priority to do a lot of things that he probably didn't want me to do. And just seeing the damage that this Stunky did, he doesn't want to stay in. So I figured knocking off something is going to be really huge at the moment. And what do you know? Knocking off this thing's Berry Juice was monumental because this thing threatened so much of my Mons. And now I can just go right into Starbucks, fully aware that he can take any physical attack this thing wants to do. Yeah, sure, it has acrobatics, that'll do a lot of damage, but it won't do so much where I'm gonna be like, wow, why did that do so much damage? It still does a lot considering that, you know, acrobatics and defeatist and all. So now I can actually just go for Will-O-Wisp. I guess he wanted to make sure I don't recover a lot of damage through Black Sludge, so going for the knockoff was a good play on his part. And now I can just go for a Shadow Ball. If he decided that he wanted to switch out into something else, nothing really wants to take the Shadow Ball, and Stunky won't do much at that moment. So Natu is here, and this is the biggest threat to my team because it does so much damage. I knocked out one of his flying Pokemon already, and if I can knock off this Natu at the moment, that would be awesome, but I know I have to sack off Starbucks because Starbucks does nothing for me at the moment, and I need everything else on my team. So now I have full authority to go into Chowda and just go for a Choice Scarf knockoff, meaning that this Natu is either going to switch out or it's done like dinner. And what do you know, Chowda's gonna take out this Natu, and now I'm looking pretty good. I'm looking pretty awesome. I'm happy about this. All I have to deal with is Lileaf, Wailmer, Scrafty, and Stunky. So now I do know I have to switch out because I can't do anything to Lileaf. Lileaf is a annoying little beast because it can do so much and it can just sit there and mock you. So having Foxhound out is pretty awesome because I could predict that Wailmer would have come out, or B, I can Toxic something and guarantee that something will get some residual damage. And this is the one thing that I wanted residual damage on, just because Wailmer gets a huge boost from Water Spout, and even under the sun I cannot take it because I use my berry over there, which means I have to go into either Aang, Chowder, Doc Dodgers, or Aries, because Foxhound is not going to appreciate that, and I might need Foxhound later for the sun, and especially against Lileaf, just because Flamethrower does so much damage on it. So I decide ultimately, hey, let's go into Doc Dodgers. This is my Eviolite Pokemon. It is somewhat special defensive, not that much. Not really. It's not really that special defensive. So I'm gonna see how much this does. I get the special attack boost, which is awesome, and Water Spout doesn't do as much as I thought it would do. So I'm happy about that. I decide, do I take this, or do I recover up, or do I agility? First, I thought, hey, let's recover. But then I thought about it, and I'm like, whoa, hold the button. Let's go for agility. And it pays off because he makes the, he does make the switch. And I'm like, snap, that's awesome, that's incredible. Because now this puts him in a point where A, he goes for Drain Punch, he might KO me, I'm pretty sure he might KO me, or B, he goes for Dragon Dance. And if he goes for Dragon Dance, best case scenario, I'll outspeed him, no problem, he'll be done like dinner. Tri-Attack will, I'm pretty sure it's a roll if it one hit KOs him, or if it doesn't. And I'm like, alright, let's risk the biscuit. Tri-Attack, boom, 5%. Dragon Dance, best case scenario, I will still outspeed the Scraggy. For some reason I've been calling it Scrafty the whole time. It is Scraggy, I apologize in advance for that. Scraggy will go down to another Tri-Attack, I will outspeed it because I have a +2 speed, and that is huge. At this moment, at this point of the match, I'm like, what is he gonna sack off? Can he sack off Wailmer? Can he sack off Stunky? How much can Doc Dodgers take? Because mostly, now Doc Dodgers can one-shot a lot of things at this range because of the special attack boost, outspeeding Scarfed Wailmer perhaps. And if Stunky comes in, I can just go for another Tri-Attack, simply one-shot it, and we see the Sucker Punch is there, not enough to take me down because of the Eviolite, and all I have to deal with now is the Lileaf. And I know it's a Lileaf and it's 1 Pokemon versus 5, but it's the Lileaf. This thing can stall me out. I apologize if you hear any music. There's some music going on over here. As my neighbors like to listen to music. That's what they like to do. So I'm just gonna go for Hidden Power Fire. This was the situation I was sort of aware of. He gets the crit. That's a bit unfortunate. It prolonged the match, but now I can send out Foxhound, and Foxhound can finish off the battle with a Flamethrower under the sun. and we will get another victory in the Little Cup Champions League, which is incredible because this was a really hard team to prep for. And I know I say this every week, but every team is so hard to prep for because I feel like they check my team so well, and all I have to do is just prep for it. So I'm going to pause the video over here, talk for a bit, but if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me because I'm still learning. I'm still learning a lot. I'm playing Little Cup. I'm enjoying it so much, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content too, because I'm having a lot of fun playing these battles. So I do believe next week we do have it already up. Not yet. Sorry, we already played it. So it is against the creator of the league, the AC Melodic, which are a really great team. But we've got a really strong grip on first place at the moment, being undefeated with a really great differential of, I do believe it's plus 12. I think it is plus 12, and with 4 victories under our belt. So we're not looking too shabby. Playoffs are maybe in the horizons, but hey, we're gonna keep on going through this week by week, and we're gonna see how well we can do. So thanks for watching. This is Cap, signing off.